Very good afternoon and welcome to the KBRC on this sunny afternoon. We are on the Goldfields Tattersalls Club Cup Day and we have very little chain, also over 1200 metres. And we start with Crombie from the yard of John Jackman. First up here without a trial, last seen in Albany back on Boxing Day of 2023. Likely to need a bit further than the 1200 metres and likely to get off the speed as well. He's also had 17 cracks at it. He's a $34 chance here for Lactar Rummelly. Number 2, Bolt Code Jack. Brandon Fiore takes this horse up to the Goldfields, and given recent events, you'd imagine he's probably staying here as well. Lucy Fiore is looking for a race-to-race double to start the program. The blinkers come off. He's having his 5th run of the prep, and he's been very consistent at Bunbury and Belmont and Northam, all in the metro and provincial area down in Perth. Some of his form looks very much good enough to win this. He is, however, drawn barrier 10 of 10, so he's going to need a good steer. He's a $4.40 chance, Bolt Code Jack. Number 3, Pirates Alley, also now in the care of Peter Fernie. Second time at the Goldfields, having run 3rd only a fortnight ago behind Absolute Plum. Settled a long way back from a wide draw over 1400 metres and rattled to the line. It was a real eye-catching effort. The 1400 back to the 12 is maybe a little bit of an unknown for this horse, but it certainly looks like he won't be a maiden too much longer. He is the same price as Bolt Code Jack, both currently $4.40. Number 4, I Had a Dream. Josh Brown trains, Alex Hearn rides, an on-speed type who went very close to breaking maiden status at his first run in the region when beaten a short half head by Mr. Beers. Couldn't back it up though last start, beaten 13 lengths in a disappointing display. Hopefully can bounce back here today as a $16 chance. Number 5, Neck Minute, Helen Harding and Braden Garth combine here. This horse's last 3 starts has gone from 2200 to 2000 metres, back to 1400, now back to 1200 metres. So they're still working him out. He's a lightly raced 4-year-old, but he's yet to find his best form. He's currently $26 from that wide draw. Number 6, Sassy Sky. She's had a fair season here in Kalgoorlie. She's run 2nd and a pair of 3rds in 6 runs. So she's been thereabouts and knocking on the door. She didn't get a lot of luck either last start in that Absolute Plum race. She was held up for a good portion of the home straight. Keshel Do Run rides here for Dave Smith. She's already behind the barriers with the clerk of the course, and she's at $13. Number 7, Dream Brook. This is the market mover. $4 into $3, an outright favourite here. First start for Peter Fernie, new set of connections, formerly Peter's Investments galloper, who only had 5 starts. She's a Piero mare. Her best effort was probably at Ascot first up last campaign, where she finished 2 lengths off Bondi Plunge. Even at the end of her prep, ran 2nd, only a length off Dutch Paw. Anywhere near that form should be hard to beat here in a country maiden. Tash Faithfull, Peter Fernie, Dream Brook. Number 8, Admiration Bay. First up, no trial from the yard of Joe Forrest. Lisa Staples takes the ride. Had 3 runs when last in work back in September and also had a preparation in July of last year. I thought the effort 2 starts back on the 4th of October, beaten 2.5 by Dialing, was really good. That was over the Kalgoorlie round. Is a $31 chance, but you could get a cheeky run out of this mare at that price. The next horse here is number 9, 6th Avenue, who is the outsider of the field. Opened up $41, now at $71. Like the galloper in the previous from Helen Harding's yard, is first up no trial on debut. Expecting here that he's probably going to need the run. He's a newly turned 3-year-old by Manhattan Rain, who takes on the older horses. The final filly is also in the same boat. 3-year-old filly taking on the older horses. She's called Aubrey Star. She's from the yard of Dion Luciani, and Luke Campbell will ride her at 53.5 kilos. Now, she comes out of a winner-producing race at Northam last start. She was beaten 5 1/4 by This'll Show Ya. In that field was also Great Addition, a winner on Thursday. Also Allentown, a winner on Wednesday. So the form is really good for Aubrey Star. I do think that 1200 metres at this stage probably will stretch her, but she's definitely, with the form lines there, going to be hard to hold out. Let's look at these horses ahead of race number 2 with a $3 favourite, Dream Brook, $3.80 Aubrey Star, $4.20 Pirates Alley, and $4.80 about Bolt Code Jack. My numbers are 2, 10, 7 and 3. I think Lucy Fiore can go back-to-back after saluting with the well-supported big player in race number 1 and ride a winner here for her husband Brandon. 2, Bolt Code Jack. I expect that he probably goes back from that barrier, and it might not be a bad thing with the rail back to the true today. They might be able to sweep down the outside to victory. Number 10, I'll put the filly in for second with 53.5 kilos. Aubrey Star in with that really good form through This'll Show Ya, Allentown, and also Great Emotion. 7, Dream Brook, first up, no trial, but well supported for Peter Fernie's yard. We saw a horse by the name of Secret Style, who was also first up, no trial for the Fernie camp only a fortnight ago, and she won very impressively, so very wary of the money that's coming for her. And 3, Pirates Alley next best, but concerned coming back to 1200. 2, 10, 7 and 3, Boltco Jack on top for me. 3 minutes away from race number 2. Darren McCauley with you shortly.
At the start, the EBM Insurance and Risk Goldfields Maiden, second division, 1200. And the field now gathering behind the barrier stalls. Favouritism with Dream Brook. The Fernie yard chasing an early double. Currently at $3. Favourite here ahead of the filly, Aubrey Star at $3.90. Pirates Alley at $4.20. A stablemate of the Fave and Boltco Jack at $4.40. They're the top rated runners currently on Tab Touch. Field over in the hands of the starter for race number 2. Now runners are being placed into the hands of gate staff. Over the 1200 they'll run the next. And they are beginning to move them in. The riderless Sassy Sky going up first, 6th Avenue. And now going forward, I Had a Dream. I Had a Dream goes in. Admiration Bay about to join them with Pirates Alley. The favourite Dream Brook here in those predominantly pink coloured silks. Boltco Jack, Lucy Fiore aboard. Lucy hunting an early double, winning the first on this afternoon's program as Neck Minute is taken in hand. So Neck Minute about to be taken forward here by Braden Garth. Walks forward. And now being led up is Boltco Jack. 350 Dream Brook. 380 Aubrey Star, 420 Boltco Jack and Pirates Alley at 440. Crombie, the last of them to be brought forward with Dream Brook. Only the 2 out of the gates. The favourite will be placed in their last as Crombie goes up. The starter waiting across on the ladder. Tash Faithfull is about to bring Dream Brook forward as the lights now switch over to red. The field is set to go. Race 2 on the card on Tattersalls Cup Day. Off and racing, Neck Minute the last of them away. Sassy Sky and Dream Brook, the favourite, were amongst the first to hit the ground. I Had a Dream with early speed, and 6th Avenue's got pace, firing up towards the lead through the first 200. Admiration Bay settles down in the clear 5th, a length and a half away. Then is the 3-year-old filly Aubrey Star from Boltco Jack. Further back, Pirates Alley, Neck Minute, and a clear last is Crombie. They work out toward the Charles Street side of the course, 700 from home, and it's the favourite who leads the the way. Travelling well for Faithfull as they come down the side. Dream Brook led by a length and a half. Running second, 6th Avenue, 1.5. Sassy Sky back on the inside of I Had a Dream in a strung out affair to the turn. Admiration Bay, Boltco Jack, 6 or 7 lengths from this tearaway leader who's gone for home at the top of the straight. And as they balance up, it's Dream Brook well clear, led by 4 lengths now. 6th Avenue, Sassy Sky, followed by I Had a Dream. But when they went to the 200, it was all Dream Brook. Dream Brook led by 4 lengths. Running second, I Had a Dream. Aubrey Star finishing strongly down the outside, but Dream Brook's going to do it all the way. Dream Brook beat the fast finishing Aubrey Star. I Had a Dream third from Sassy Sky. Pirates Alley a long way back. Admiration Bay, Boltco Jack. Well, it was bitterly disappointing. Only beat a few home. They included back in the field next minute Crombie, and dropping out 6th Avenue to round them all up at the tail end of the field. Well, this has given them a good old shellacking here. Dream Brook, the Piero mare, Tash Faithfull. First 2 winners today to the Fernie stable. That's 52 from 94 races this year. Extraordinary. Dream Brook, Tash Faithfull straight to the lead. Kicked off the corner in effortless style and put up about 4 on them. And although Aubrey Star was finishing very strongly late, the filly, her efforts all in vain, and Dream Brook went home to win comfortably at the finish. 7 first, Dream Brook. Second, 10, Aubrey Star. Luke Campbell. Third, 4, I Had a Dream, Alex Hearn. Fourth, number 6, Sassy Sky. The interim placings are 7, 10, 4, 6 and a length and a quarter. 3/4 are the margins. The time 1:11.43 and the last 635 to 1. Didn't give them a sniff at all. Dream Brook by Piero out of Mystical Dream for Andrew Ingalls, Mrs. A.F. Ingalls. Team is A. Topham and G and Mrs. K.L. Bowden. And first outing here for Pete Fernie, and ridden by Tash Faithfull. Gets the job done and gets it done comfortably. Second home, Aubrey Star by Santos from Princess Aubrey, ridden by Luke Campbell for Dion Luciani. And third is I Had a Dream by Universal Ruler out of Amber Dream, prepared by Josh Brown and ridden by Alex Hearn. 1:11.43, they were getting along. A good gallop, sharp performance here by Dream Brook at her first run in Kalgoorlie. The next event, the metres down under handicap over 1100, goes at 1:45. No changes once again to come in the third.